with 7-8 games to go. Do you think Golden State is gonna lock in for the play-in tournament? Yeah, you think they're
Yeah,
mature Steph and Draymond, and if Draymond decides to want to play that night? What do you think about
yo,
that?
Draymond.
What do you think? I didn't see what happened,
Yeah,
but
I saw
getting
it.
ejected 3.5 minutes within the game. Now, I've heard a lot of players say, "Oh, I didn't feel like playing today, so I just pissed off the ref and I just
Yeah,
watched
yeah, I've
it."
heard that. Yeah.
Was it one of those? Because how do you get so mad 3 minutes into the game?
I don't. So, yo, I'm gonna defend Draymond a tiny bit. Just give him, so in life when you have a reputation, it sometimes it doesn't matter what you do or say, even if you
Yeah,
change. I'm not saying Draymond changed. That's not what I said. What Draymond said to the referee that game, probably obviously got him kicked out. But if another player who wasn't Draymond or didn't have the temperament of Draymond said the same thing, he
yeah,
might not have got kicked out. I think
yeah,
Draymond has a reputation now, especially with that 16-game suspension he had earlier this year. He has a reputation of hurting players, choking players, kicking them in the chest, and all these things. His reputation is that he's just gonna argue with you. He's gonna say outlandish things, which he did. The second technical, I think he called the guy. I'm not gonna say it, but he said some crazy things to him. So I think that's what it was. I think it was a reputation kick out. You know what I'm trying to say? I think it was one of those things where it was like, nah, bro, I'm not dealing with you this game. You're already this hot 3 minutes into the game, bro. Just go hit the showers. You know what I'm trying to say? And the Golden State Warriors are not must-watch TV anymore, where it's like, okay, we want to keep these guys because I know the NBA wants to keep certain guys on the court, just because there's people watching the game. If LeBron gets kicked out of the game 3 minutes of the game, nobody's gonna watch the rest of that game because they want to watch LeBron. So
yeah,
so Draymond, he's in a bad position, bro. For him, he just needs to shut up because the refs are always gonna think that he's gonna say something crazy, even if it's not that crazy. Now, what was crazy for me now was Steph Curry's reaction when he started like I don't know if he was crying or if he was just frustrated. Well, I don't like sometimes people who get frustrated like they start tearing or whatever.
yeah,
But yeah, I was like this is interesting because I
yeah,
was always part of the mindset that the Golden State Warriors were okay with the way Draymond is because it kind of gives them that edge. But that
yeah,
kind of made me say, "Oh, what
yeah,
I don't know what to take from that situation now,
yeah,
So because that seems like Steph Curry does care, like he
yeah,
actually wants to play. Because remember how I was saying that maybe the Golden State Warriors want to fall out, but now
yeah,
after he cried like that, I was like, oh, never mind. So I don't know
yeah.
what you're thinking about
Yeah,
Draymond.
no, it was interesting because Steph, you could kind of see like his face was red, and he put his face into his jersey and stuff, wiped away some moisture with his sweat, tears, whatever. But honestly, I think to your point, yes, that Draymond style of play was helpful to him. He kind of mucked up the game. He kind of frustrated the other team. He still gets statistical great numbers. Although he had a great game against the Spurs the other night. He had like 20 points, 6 assists, 6 steals, 8 rebounds, or something like that. So that's typical Draymond. But it's just that like from what I took from that Steph Curry moment and kicking the chairs after the win and stuff like that was that like, look, bro, we sat down and talked to you about this. It's you gotta find a healthy medium, and like you just gotta know what to do at this point. Like you're not new in this league. Everyone knows who you are. They know what to expect from you. We just wish that you do what we needed you to do, and still be able to be on the court. If you have a disagreement with a player, cool, but like don't get it to the point where like you could get removed out of the game, or we gotta sub you out, or technical fouls when it really matters, and we're only that 1 point really does matter late game situations. And like as you said, like Draymond has his reputation, and he probably didn't say anything too crazy, or maybe another player would have gotten away with it. But like Draymond should know that I'm not. I don't want to say Chris Paul because Chris Paul is gonna get ejected here and there too. But like you're not just a quiet player. Like you have to watch yourself. You have to mind yourself a little bit more than the average player. You're not just gonna get that okay. Like you did what you got to do. You got your suspension and you came back better. You still
Whatever
have
that
work
means.
to do. You're gonna have work to do for the rest of your life. You're gonna have to prove yourself for the rest of your NBA career, and maybe even after that, right? Because this is who we know Draymond to be, and you don't want to let this stuff like overshadow the rings and all that stuff. So I really think that
Facts.
like Kerr, Clay, Curry, had a sit down with the man, right? And obviously, all those other players are going through their own things, especially like Clay and Curry as well. So I think it really just boiled up to the point where like it was just too much going on, and like he didn't need that at the moment. Like it was a one small thing, but it was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, true.
Kind of thing. So I just hope that he kind of realizes that like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks is that like when that LeBron and that news reporter said just shut up and play ball.
Yeah, shut up and dribble.
No, Draymond needs to just shut up and dribble. He needs to just shut up and just play ball. Like he needs to do that. Like he needs at this point, he has to do that for the sake of the team, for the sake of everything. Although like I think they have bigger problems than just Draymond. It doesn't help when like you just see the downward trend. You feel it. Curry feels it. Like they were like comfortable in the 9th position, and like they're gonna be in the play-in, whatever. Now it's like what the Houston Rockets are gonna leapfrog. Like I know Curry was seeing like okay, we're gonna lose this game, and that's when he's like okay, I gotta turn it on this game for us to win this game because we need this game, right? So he had a breakdown moment. And then he gathered himself, 2 minutes later and said, we got to just finish this game. But the crazy scene is just like when Curry was going back to the locker room and you see Draymond there just like, bro, oh my God.
Yo, bro.
Teased.
Bro, have you seen the Thriller, like the Michael Jackson music video?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen it.
And he turns back and smiles.
Dog, I see the meme. I see the meme on Twitter or something. I was dying.
Oh man,
bro. Yo, but the thing is, if we're not taking it in, this is who Draymond is, and if the Warriors can't handle it anymore, or if he's not worth the keep, they got to get rid of him. Because think about it, right? A lot of people would say that. Well, like I know you feel differently, but a lot of people would say that KD left because don't forget. Draymond called him a bitch or something, right?
Yeah.
Or stop crying like a bitch or something like that.
Yeah.
So I remember when Draymond said that, there was like rumors from like reporters saying that KD didn't like that and he's out. Then Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face. Again, some people would say that was a wash season because of that punch in the face.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2016 when the Cavs came back and beat the Warriors, some people said that if he didn't that whole suspension with LeBron, I think.
Yeah.
I think he did something to LeBron or something.
Yeah.
And they got suspended for game 5. I think. Yeah, he got suspended for 5. A lot of people said, even today will say that if Draymond didn't get suspended that game, the Warriors would have won that game. So,
sure.
Dog, at what point he's cost you
a
generational talent,
an
NBA title, a potential at the time, anyways, people thought Jordan Poole was the successor to Steph Curry. So at the time, a potential Steph Curry replacement.
Yeah.
He's done like, bro, at what point do you go?
He's doing a lot right now.
He's doing a lot.
Yeah.
So, dog, yo, maybe that's why Bob Myers left. Maybe he's like, this nigga's crazy, bro. Like,
No, honestly, Bob Myers got out. Bob and KD got out the right. Well, I mean, KD could have stayed, and they probably could have won a couple more. But Bob dipped at the right time. He said, "Oh, no KD," and Draymond's moving like this. Shoot, and there's no like foreseeable nice talent coming in to complement Curry, bro. I'm boogieing. So you're right because he's for all that he's done. There's almost the equivalent for what he hasn't done or what he's caused turmoil to. So you're right. It's so dangerous. He's so dangerous.
So is he worth it? Is he worth?
No.
Is he worth it?
But no, okay. The question is he worth it? But like, even if he is worth it, for what? For them to end up in at best 7th or 8th seed in the play.